talking like this.
Kill it. Set it on fire.
No!
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Okay.
Why?
This is the right thing to do.
Oh, you little fuck!
Dirterotic.com.
I think the only people excited about this movie is us.
Which movie?
Which movie?
Oh, fuck that little fucking
Excited?
twat.
I don't know. I don't know about that, Gary.
I'm gonna have to see it, but I want to make some money. I want to make more money than the film's
this might
gonna
not be. This might not be the prospect for that as.
It might not. There might be just pure apathy.
You might make more money drawing doodles of these characters and making your own film. Like, here comes Mando.
Put a Baby Yoda action figure on your seat and stream it.
There you go.
The Mandalorian and Grogu tracking for $71 million opening, lowest Disney Star Wars debut yet, below Solo. So you have to frame it like that. I was on a stream a few nights ago, and I had forgotten like how much Solo, didn't make at the box office, and it was under $400 million. Because when you hear 71, it's actually between 71 and 85 million. 85 million is like Captain America 4 numbers, right? This is the first Star Wars movie in theaters since the rise of Palpatine, and it's tracking below Solo. So my estimations of 550 million worldwide might be a bit high, guys.
I think mine in the same 500 to 550.
Solo was shocking at the time, but that was still when Star Wars was healthy, or at least healthier. Because that was like when that was just after TLJ and everything was blowing up. So there was still stuff to lose. But right now, I'm not sure how many people even know this movie's coming out, man.
Same. I agree. There's been just so little noise about it through the marketing, through promotion, and every time something's come out like a little trailer, there's no actual real response to it at all. It doesn't spark any conversation.
I'm kind of really hoping this just falls the fuck off completely. Like it just dies with a whimper and no one gives a fuck.
Comes out in a little over a month.
Mm-hmm.
Jeez.
Things are not looking good for The Mandalorian and Grogu, which is a stupid fucking title.
Stupid.
Correct.
As the first Star Wars movie in 7 years is tracking to have a lower opening weekend box office than any of the Disney Star Wars films, including Solo, a Star Wars story, which lost money. Moreover, it seems audiences aren't all that interested in seeing it, especially compared to some other big movies coming out this summer. According to Sean Robbins of Box Office Theory, who tends to estimate a little high on his long-range projections, The Mandalorian and Grogu is tracking to have a 71 to 85 million domestic opening weekend. That's lower than Solo, which debuted at $84 million and ended up raking in 213 domestically, 213 million, and 392 worldwide collectively. Not enough to eke out a profit. Robbins cites The Mandalorian's initial popularity among fans and Grogu's cutesy bootsy wootsy charm and status as a pop culture icon as draws for moviegoers, particularly families, in Grogu's case, Baby Yoda. He also says that the film's standalone nature will make it accessible, and director Jon Favreau's previous success as a filmmaker could coax people into theaters.
Standalone after 3 fucking seasons?
Yeah.
And why don't we cite some of his more recent achievements?
Yes.
Which is funny, by the way, because you'd think they would think about Lion King because of the money it made.
Jungle
but
Book.
nobody has respect for the Lion King 2019.
But it's not standalone, as just pointed out. It is a side quest from a Disney Plus series, which compared to other Star Wars movies, not a lot of people watched, particularly season 3. Yeah, so it's not really that standalone. On the other hand, Robbins says that the film's origins as a streaming show could work against it, as they have for Marvel's attempts to move its small screen properties to movies such as The Marvels and Captain African American. And while the film being a standalone may work in its favor in some ways, it also means there are likely no stakes for the larger Star Wars universe, particularly as it takes place between the original trilogy and the sequel trilogy and involves the New Republic and the remnants of the Empire, meaning audiences know where the story is going. Beyond its opening weekend, it will face competition from Masters of the Universe and Toy Story 5.
Oof.
Imagine Masters of the Universe crushing a Star Wars movie.
I could see that.
It
right
could.
Now.
It absolutely
I could
could.
hope for that.
No disrespect to Masters of the Universe, but that tells you how far things have fallen. And Toy Story 5, among other films, meaning its long-term prospects will depend largely on word of mouth.
By the way, this might not shock you, Gary, but you can still go to Sideshow Collectibles right now and purchase a Kenobi series Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Does it have running away action?
Now you can try and get one of the Attack of the Clones and the other Revenge of the Sith and all that. And good luck with getting a Kenobi from there.
Well, I mean, it was everyone's favorite show, right? It's his best work. Is like the patheticness a thing you have to attach, or is it already on? Because of a little piece. The patheticness, is it like detachable?
I think. Well, I mean,
does it have detachable patheticness?
It's got detachable masculinity and
no. Listen, his best
it comes
work
with that. Wow, that's crazy.
Does it come with a car so he could do a car video talking about Moses Ingram?
It comes with BLM sign,
1/6 scale. Ewan McGregor in his car making a car video. I want that.
Well, that is like, and then you could put any figure in there to create a hostage video. Whoa.
However, The Mandalorian and Grogu has something else working against it. It's got a lot.
Star Wars?
Yes, Disney Star Wars, Lucasfilm, Dave Filoni, John Favreau, Kathleen Kennedy's still around.
Not being anywhere interested. That's always going to be a problem for him.
It doesn't look like anyone is particularly excited to see it. As reported by That Park Place, Fandango surveyed 6,000 ticket buyers about their most anticipated summer movies, then published the top 10 in an Instagram post, which you can see below. The Mandalorian and Grogu is not on the list. Toy Story 5, cited by Robbins, is one of the movies that will give it the most competition, is number one, which I just don't believe. I just flat out don't believe. Because they did an IMDb list, which, I mean, isn't much better, but you would have to think it's the Odyssey.
No, I can believe.
Or Spider-Man.
Toy Story. I can believe Toy Story 5. I can believe
Unfortunately, yeah. It's probably going to make a shit ton of money.
Also high on the list, number 3 is The Devil Wears Prada 2. That's going to do very well, which opens 3 weeks before The Mandalorian and Grogu. 1 week after that, and 2 weeks before The Mandalorian and Grogu, is Mortal Kombat 2, which I like that last trailer. It looked kind of fun.
It looks goofy, and I hope it is, because I need a bit of goof.
Yep, which is number 8 on Fandango's list. And the week after the Star Wars film, Scary Movie 6, number 5 on the list debuts. But yes, Mandalorian and Grogu is not on this list, and we have discussed this before. Once you see this list all together, you're kind of like, ugh. It doesn't look great.
Well, I mean, I don't see Supergirl doing much, and to be honest with you, I don't see Scary Movie doing much. Nope. So if they're on the list and Mandalorian Grogu isn't,
well, the fact that they're on a list. Like Scary Movie, I hope it's great. I do. But it being like Insidious being on this list. And let's just go over. That's number 1, Toy Story is a 5th movie. Number 2 is, however you want to look at it, it's a 4th Tom Holland Spider-Man and a 9th Spider-Man movie.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9th. Yeah.
9th Spider-Man movie, not counting his appearance in other movies. Solo.
Yeah, live action.
A sequel to a 20-year-old major hit, by the way, and good movie, by the way. I like Devil Wears Prada. But that's totally 20 years ago. Totally number 4 is the first, I guess, serious cinematic take on the Odyssey, a 2025.
Is it though with the casting?
Yeah.
Is it though? With the casting?
The sixth scary movie, when did the last one come out, Mahler? When did 5 come out?
I don't even know that.
Because this is Scary Movie 6, right? Maybe I'm wrong on that one. I lost count.
2013 was 5.
Wow.
So 10 years.
13
years. Moana, a remake of an animated movie, the 7,000th.
Where they have The Rock
movie.
in a muscle suit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
They have The Rock in a muscle suit.
How many Mortal Kombat movies did they make before?
2.
Two.
And then,
2.
Yeah.
So this is the second Mortal Kombat 2.
Of the second,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You say that like that's not even. We've got plenty of those.
Yeah.
Everywhere at this point. It's the second of the third, 8th.
Supergirl. Admittedly, it's been 40 years since they've done a Supergirl movie, but they did just do a series on
And
a
it'll be
network.
another 40 years after this one.
Yes. And how many Insidiouses are there?
6, maybe?
Dude,
What?
too many. I'm also amused just like in the top 10, they have one that's not even got a name. It's like Insidious sequel.
Yep.
Well, yeah, because that's how they're churned out, isn't it? You know?
Yeah, yeah.
Some of the movies on the list ranking above The Mandalorian and Grogu are understandable, like Toy Story 5 and Spider-Man. And Devil Wears Prada was a big deal when it came out. It was. But Mortal Kombat, an Insidious sequel, Scary Movie 6, the Supergirl and Supergirl
my
topping
God.
Star Wars movie almost is unthinkable.
Carrie, I got it right.
What?
It's the 6th Insidious movie. I was just bullshit.
I didn't know there was 5 Insidious
Insidious 2010. Insidious Chapter 2 2013. Insidious Chapter 3 2015. Insidious The Last Key 2018. Insidious The Red Door 2023.
I think you say Red
Did the-
Dawn.
The Red Dwarf.
The
Well,
Red
this is
Dwarf.
interesting. Did that last key open the red door? Is that
I imagine
wow.
maybe it did. Maybe
There was
it
only
did.
3 chapters and then they
Okay.
ran out of chapters. It's crazy.
Yes.
So have you seen Insidious, Mahler?
I've seen the first one. I care about them as much as I care about the Conjuring stuff.
Okay.
This era's horror slop that just pumps out and everyone watches the same movie once per year and goes, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, is Mandalorian and Grogu going to have that theme? They're probably not going to do a Star Wars theme.
Da, 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 da. Yeah, I think you'll have Grogu. Oh, look, baby Grogu drank all the milk.
Oh.
And then Sigourney Weaver will say, get away from him, you bitch. And we're all going to be like,
Yeah, remember?
I remember.
No, it could happen. It could happen. Don't realize it, please. For
You already
goodness
did.
sake.
It's too late. It's already done.
Oh shit.
So we're 1 year away from Star Wars 50th anniversary. They should be
Wow.
building up and doing something, and they're going to come out with
They are destroying the franchise. further.
yeah, Mandalorian. Yeah, and that took a lot of work. As like let's not take away the amount of work they put in fucking up Star Wars, because you have to try that hard to fuck up the strongest intellectual property for cinema ever, with the most passionate fans, and the only reason it's still got any life in it, even though it's just a zombie that's just been, I don't know, brought back to life multiple times to just bugger, that there's still people out there that love Star Wars enough.
Yeah. I mean, we've said before, if you had collected very talented people with loads of money and their specific intention, like you told them to save the world, you have to destroy Star Wars with a handful of TV shows and movies, and they get to work, all the most talented people ever, to destroy as much of it as possible, you would end up with something that looks like what we got. So good job.
Yeah, I don't think word of mouth is going to help. You know what the vibes I'm getting, Mahler, and it's got a similar character, is the Clone Wars movie. The Clone Wars movie that came out, that launched the Clone Wars series, because the Clone Wars movie was fucking terrible.
I mean, I just, like, it's fucked. Even if it were a great film, I don't think it's going to work. It can't. Done too much damage. Why? This doesn't feel special. Why would I go see Mandalorian and Grogu as like the average person? Why am I going to go see that? And it's like, well, it's like an adventure in a sci-fi world with a guy who looks kind of cool and a baby goblin. It's like,
Who's cutesy pootsy, and he'll be cute for 2 hours doing silly Billy stuff.
and then intercut with the guy who's going to be burning people and jumping up and down and shooting his gun. Don't you want to see that? And it's like, yeah, maybe you'll get some people, whatever, but it's like enough to get a profit, enough to push like another season of Mando. Is like, I don't think so,
and
guys.
plus the world they're in, right? So they're the only thing they can do is set up stuff for the Disney trilogy, which was a failure. The Empire is gone, so you're dealing with just mop up. Basically, we know that the New Republic completely fucks up. So I don't know. Are they going to show General Leia Organa being an incompetent idiot?
I hope so.
It's a streaming movie that they just decided to put in the theaters.
Yes,
filled with member berries. It's got walkers and big Jabba species, and
it's got Roy did the hut.
Roy did the hut. We got huts. We got roided huts. We've got derivative Jabba, derivative Yoda, derivative Boba Fett.
Thank you.
Do you think we're going to get any cameos from Luke or Han
Ahsoka,
or Leia? Ahsoka.